Hi class, let's finish off chapter 1 by doing a practice problem on weather station models. And so I've given you some observed data here for a weather station. Let's draw it out. What would this look like on that weather station? So we draw our weather station, circle. Okay, wind direction is east. Okay, so we've got a flagpole, quote unquote flagpole, pointing towards the east. This wind is blowing from the east towards the west. The sky, or the clouds, are completely covering the sky. So this is where I made the mistake of making a circle too big. I'm going to try to fill this whole thing in. Okay, so there's a cloudy sky. The entire circle is filled in. The temperature is 28 degrees, so temperature goes in the upper left-hand corner. You don't put the units in there. We got to avoid clutter. The current weather is heavy snow, so snow is asterisks, and heavy is going to be indicated by putting it in a diamond-shaped pattern. The pressure is 972.6 millibars. That's longhand. Okay, now we got to make that shorthand to put it on our weather station model. So in this particular case, we're going to remove the 9 and remove the decimal point. So what would go up here in the upper right-hand corner for atmospheric pressure is just the 726. The dew point temperature is 27 degrees Fahrenheit, so that goes in the lower left-hand corner. Okay, we've got our wind direction here, flagpole pointing off to the east. Now we can put in the wind speed of 30 knots. And so 30 knots would be 3 long flags at the end of the flagpole. And you might be wondering, well, how do you know whether you'd put it on this side or on the other side? The flags are always going in a clockwise direction. So these 3 flags are pointing in a clockwise direction. Okay, so that's if I give you all of the information there. Let's do one more example now. And in this particular case, I have the weather station model itself. Okay, and let's figure out what everything is on here. Okay, so our temperature is going to be 56 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay, our weather is an equal sign. That is the symbol for fog. Our dew point temperature is also 56 degrees Fahrenheit. That's one of the reasons we have fog. Remember, we look at the difference between the distance, if you want to put it that way, between the temperature and the dew point temperature. The bigger the difference between the two, the drier the air is, the lower the relative humidity. The smaller the difference, the higher the relative humidity. And if the temperature and the dew point temperature are equal, then the relative humidity is 100%. The wind direction, so our flagpole is pointing off towards the northwest. So our wind direction is northwest, blowing towards the southeast. Our wind speed, so notice that we have a short flag. It's not all the way at the end of the flagpole. So this would be a 5-knot wind. And our atmospheric pressure, now it's in shorthand, and we have to convert it back to longhand. So 249 is our pressure in shorthand. Okay, so 249 is between 000 and 500. So 249, if it's between 000 and 500, we put a 10 in front of it, and we add a decimal point, and the units for that are in millibars. Okay, so there's interpreting the weather observations based on the weather station model. Okay. And in our first example, we took the observed data and we created the weather station model. So you need to be able to do both things for the quizzes. All right, hope that helps. Have a great day. And I think now we're on to chapter 2.